Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you guys are watching this. Condolences to MF Doom's family and friends and loved ones. Yeah, this is Marquis Walker from Boston, man. The candle's lit. Candles lit for MF Doom. We're gonna do a short history lesson, and then we're gonna get into this album. All right. Welcome to the Hip Hop Connoisseurs Podcast. Now, the Hip Hop Connoisseurs Podcast has cut a couple things, a couple items. It's like slicing, like taking off these clothes. Sometimes you got to get rid of some of the baggage. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So the Hip Hop Connoisseurs Podcast is still in effect, but it's cut a couple of items out, man, out of the program, and started off with a new name. I just abbreviated the name. Its new abbreviation is THHC Podcast. All right, so we just shorten it up, just so it was just too long, too complicated. But the real name is the Hip Hop Connoisseur Podcast, but we're known as THHC Podcast now. So that's the first change. But yeah, let's get into MF Doom, and that's the reason you guys are here. MF Doom, like I said, condolences to his family and friends. Condolences to hip hop, losing a legend. We lost a legendary MC and a legendary producer. I don't know if you guys knew that he produced too, but his production name was Metal Fingers. So Daniel DeMille, born January 9th, 1971. Passed away October 31st, 2020. Passed away on Halloween, man. On Halloween. Somebody that wears a mask passes away on Halloween. It's brilliant. It's like he planned. If he planned it, he couldn't have planned it any better, right? But his death was announced by his family on New Year's Eve, on the last day of 2020, 20th, and people were like bugging out. At first, they just thought he died on that day, and then all of a sudden they was getting, the facts straight, and they were saying, "Oh no, he died 3 months ago, or whatever. 2 months ago was that November?" Yeah. And I was like, "What?" So hip hop was stunned. No matter what, we lost a legendary MC, legendary producer, legendary probably father or friend. I didn't know him myself, so but shout out to, like I said, his family, friends, people who knew him, and condolences again. So British American rapper and producer, British, yes, he's from London. Signature metal mask with intricate wordplay. That was him. That describes him. Underground MC, mainly. A lot of people, didn't give him his just dues. I mean, he didn't make pop records. Some of his songs sound pop, but they never went pop. But he still had that gritty sound on that pop record. Here we go. I got people texting me and stuff. Get out of here. Here we go. Get out of here. Doing the show. But anyway, yeah, man. So this underground MC started making noise in 2000 under like one of his alias names, man. He had various names, and you're gonna see while I go through this list. Born in London and moved to Long Island, New York, at a young age. And listen, Long Island, New York, we claim them. They claim them. I don't live there, but I know they claim them. I bet you they do. I know they do. London's probably like, he's mine. They probably forgot he was born there or something. Discovered by lead member of Third Base. I don't know if you guys remember Third Base with MC Search and Pete Nice. Pete Nice gets the gas face. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all remember that group, but MC Search kind of discovered and at least led him to this path with group. They had a group called KMD. I'm just trying to remember that KMD. So in 1988, he began his career as a member of KMD with a rap name Zev Love X. I used to love that name, Zev Love X. Great name. The group disbanded in 1993 upon death of one of his members and his brother, his actual brother, DJ Sub Rock. Condolences and RIP to DJ Sub Rock as well. 1990s, Daniel started rapping at open mics while wearing the Iron Mask, resembling Marvel Comics supervillain Doctor Doom. So if y'all see the mask, yes, it's from Doctor Doom from Marvel Comics. First album, Operation Doomsday, released 1999. Rarely did he make a unmasked appearance in public. A lot of people didn't even know who he was. They didn't know that he was from KMD group. They didn't know he reemerged with a new name. He was just mysterious like that. So shout out to Daniel, man, MF Doom, man, for doing this, man, tricking people and stuff. That's crazy. But I'm glad he came back out. I'm glad he got more ambition to rhyme again. It's like just like, I don't know if you guys know, following the Ransom story, the rapper Ransom. He used to rap back in the day, then he came back out of retirement and he's killing it. So it's kind of the same thing with like this. The story seems similar, but MF Doom, man, he did it well, man. He came back stronger. So let's go. Really did he make, like I said, an unmasked appearance in public? Between 2003 and 2005, he released 4 solo albums, including Food, the one I'm going to review in a couple of minutes, you know what I'm saying? And 2 collaborative albums using MF Doom moniker and the false names King Ghidorah and Victor Vaughn. Like, so though he got rap names and rap albums under those names too. So look, if y'all looking for all his work and y'all can't find it under MF Doom, it's gonna be under King Ghidorah and Victor Vaughn. I'm telling you, they got mad nicknames. He's hood. In the hood, you got mad nicknames. Put your nicknames in the description. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and like, subscribe, comment on the video, and share the video. Come on, man, share the video. It's free, man. This was his 6th and last solo album, Born Like This, was in the year 2009. He never gained citizenship in America, so that's a little gem. I don't know if you guys knew that. With legendary producer Madlib, y'all know legendary producer Madlib, he formed Mad Villain and released Mad Villainy in 2004, and that's another classic album. I'm gonna review that soon too. Other collabs, when he collab with other people, he just developed different names and stuff like that with them. So like he collab their names. Give you some examples. Danger Mouse, and he equals. So when he collided with Danger Mouse, it equaled Danger Doom. When he collided with Ghostface Killer, Wu-Tang, it equaled Doom Starks. When he collaborated with Janero Jarrell, it equaled JJ Doom. When he collaborated with Bishop Nehru, it equaled Nehruvian Doom. Lord have mercy, I'm always having trouble with that. And then when he collided with Boston producers Czarface, it equals Czarface meets Metalface. And I said earlier that MF Doom's producer name was Middle Fingers. So that's another gem. Parents raised him as Muslims in the 5% Nation, a religious movement influenced by Islam. Go look it up. It's interesting. Shout out to a friend of mine and another podcaster, another YouTuber. He couldn't be with me tonight because he's doing his podcast as well. But Guillermo, my man Guillermo, he's one of the biggest MF Doom fans. That is, you got to go check out his. He actually named his podcast kind of after his podcast is called Legion of Knicks podcast. Go check it out. Of course, he's talking about the Knicks, the basketball team. But Legion, Legion of Doom. So he's calling this podcast Legion of Knicks. Very clever, man. So shout out to go check out Legion of Knicks podcast. He's actually live now, but he stays on a little longer than me. I only do like almost an hour. I do an hour, sometimes I do 2. I don't do a lot. He'll be on for longer because sometimes he does all the games and stuff like that. So all right, man. Let's get into this album. All right. So MF Doom. All right, this is MF Doom's. We're gonna blow that out. We're gonna get into this album. All right, so MF Doom Food. A lot of people probably going back and forth with this album, if it's a classic or not. I used to go back and forth with it numerous times. You know, I think the skits in the middle kind of got me with all the skits. But then eventually, when you're in a good mood or you're in a certain mood, you love those skits. I love those skits. I love all the things that he does with the cartoons and the tidbits of, Doctor Doom, the actual cartoon, and things of that nature. So he does, like, he mixes wrestling into all types of cartoons or weird sounds, and it's clever. It's really clever. I don't think of the way he did it. You know what I mean? Especially like in the middle, like I said, he did like four songs, I think, with like skits, and they wasn't bad. Like I didn't skip them. I'm listening to them. I said, okay, this maybe this is a classic album. You know what I mean? Like it goes back and forth in people's repertoires of being classic, maybe, or maybe close to a classic. I really believe it is a classic. I like every song, and every song that he raps on or someone raps on, I love. Like I really, I just love. Like only ones I check off is the ones with the bits, and I don't mind them. I play them. So it's a classic album with or without the skits. I'm going to play the album thoroughly and repetitively. So this album came out November 16th, 2004. It's 48 minutes, 57 seconds long. First track is Beef Rap, produced by MF Doom. Y'all got, it says MF Doom on when I do the research. I don't know why it doesn't say Metal Fingers, but maybe he just stopped doing that. And maybe because people found out Metal Fingers was him, and he was like, all right, you got me. And then he uses MF Doom. I'm not sure what he did. The guy was clever, that's all. But number one, Beef Rap. And he, and these titles are, of course, it's about food, but they're double entendres, beef, food, or beef in the hood, or all types of beef like that. So there's a lot of double entendres in this album, and that's why people love this album and they're attracted to this album. People love food, people love lyrics, people love bars, man. Why wouldn't you love this album, right? You love to eat, right? So Beef Rap, produced by MF Doom. The various continuous skits blend well. I wanted to say that off top of rip. I remember winding this track multiple times. I couldn't get past it when I first listened to it back in the day. I don't think I started listening to MF Doom until like 2005, 2006. So when I started hearing like some of these records here and there by friends and family or whoever, and I'm like, who is it? I keep hearing about this dude. But then like it was like he's changing his name various times. Nobody can keep track of him. So I was like, who that? So I was confusing with other rappers. I'm like, yo, by the time I got a solid album, I think I heard this album before I heard the one with the one I don't think the Mad Lib. I didn't think I heard the Mad Lib one first. I think I heard this one first, and I was like, yo, this dude's dope. I just remember saying, yo, this album's dope. So number one, Beef Rap. The skits throughout the album are great. I just wanted to say that too. I think I already mentioned that, but I do love the skits. They do blend well. It's just not like everybody does skits, but it's just, I think he mastered it somehow, with the blends of just everything, just great sounds in your ear. Number two, Hoe Cakes. This is an MF production as well. MF Doom produced this. Now, Hoe Cakes, give you a quick history on the word. Hoe Cakes is it's a black word. It's from down south. It's Negro spiritual type of word. It means food from blacks since it's basically, it was food from blacks since the 19th century. So it's like, if you look it up, you can find the ingredients. I think it's like a cornbread or something like that, but I think it's sweet or something, I believe. I looked it up. I saw the ingredients. I'm like, I might have to make this one day. Some Hoe Cakes for the hoes, you know what I'm saying? And dudes could be hoes too, you know what I'm saying? So at least stop. But I love this joint because guess what? He sampled Anita Baker, sweet love, sweet love. Don't let me break this camera. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, then he sampled EPMD, J to the A to the N to the E. EPMD, my favorite group. That's why I love this song right here. I'm going crazy. I was like, this is number two. Then I'm like, as soon as I got past number one, I'm like, this is number two. Oh my God. Overly, every time I hear this beat, like the beatbox, when he first comes on, he beatboxes. I ain't gonna lie. I be wanting to rap. I don't know about y'all when you first listen to this, when it first come on, these beatboxing, right? And it sound dope. So you like, it sound like you in a cipher. Remember back in the day, I'm telling my age again. When you in that cipher, you in that circle, and you outside, could be cold, could be 0 degrees, you in a hoodie. Somebody start beatboxing, you out there rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Everybody know. Somebody beatbox me. God damn, ain't nobody here. Next time. But yeah, I just wanted to rap. Yo, and Hoe Cake, right? You know, Robert Townsend's movie Hollywood Shuffle in 1987. There was a skit on there with about Hoe Cake. He's like, he's like, what you make? I think it was it John Witherspoon? And R.I.P. John Witherspoon. I think it was John Witherspoon in that skit. And he was like, I think, was it him? Marlon Wayans or somebody like that. And it was like making cakes. They was making Hoe Cakes. I think it was him and damn, was it, which Wayne brothers was it? Oh Lord, maybe it was Damon. No, it wasn't Damon Wayne. It was Keenan Ivory Wayne, I think. It was Keenan Ivory Wayne, I think, and it was Pops in there, and they was doing a skit, and they was talking about Hoe Cakes. Hoes gotta eat too. They made a store. They called Hoe Cakes, and then they was like, hoes gotta eat too. And then he went out of business. It was crazy, man. It was yeah, you gotta see it. Go see Robert Townsend's Hollywood Shuffle. It's a classic movie. You gotta go check it out. And then what about on? Oh yeah. Let's go to number 3. Potholderz featuring Count Bass D. This is produced by Count Bass D as well. And he rapped on this joint. Samples from Still Dre, produced by Dr. Dre, featuring Snoop. Samples by Big Daddy Kane. Ain't no half stepping. I'm about to stop. Yo, I'm about to start dancing, doing the flips, like, you know what I'm saying? Was it Scooby, Sky Lover, Scooby Lover, Scoob and was it Scoob and, oh man, I'm messing with the name. Scoob and Sky, no, Scoob and Ski Lover, Scoob Lover, Scoob Lover, Ski Lover. Oh man, I'm messing up the name. Shout out to Big Daddy Kane and the dancers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I'm doing a little smoky doggy, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so number 4, no, I'm still going with Potholderz featuring Count Bass D. About to deep dive into this MC, because like I thought he just produced it, because like when I first saw it, I saw producer, then I said, okay, he's rapping too. I like the rapper, so shout out to MC Count Bass D. If y'all know anything about him, maybe hit me with his best cuts, best singles, or best albums, and I can start researching that king. All right, this upbeat and fun track with a beautiful scratching is a classic in its own right. Like you can hear the scratching, that it's hip hop in there, man. They scratching their hand, all types of stuff. So I love this record too. Potholderz is nice. Number 4, One Beer. This is produced by Madlib. Madlib does one track on here, I believe, and it's good. It's a great album. It's a great track. A bit of an old country blues within the track. More of like Dr. Doom skits at the end of the track. You can tell Doom had real fun on, like, lyrically on this track. You can tell he was like really getting into this track with his lyrics and just like having fun with the beat on this one. Number 5, Deep Fried Frenz. I really love this record. This is produced by MF Doom himself. Great record. Might be my favorite record on here. At least I just keep switching back and forth. I do love this track. He used Houdini Frenz sample. So shout out to John Ecstasy Fletcher and his family, and RIP to John Ecstasy Fletcher, man. 2020 took a lot of people away, man. And it took the Houdini legend as well. It's just a sad day. This is just like an upgrade of, sounds and production of Houdini's classic. It just sounds like it got the Houdini samples in the bag, and it says, how many others will have them, and it seemed like the beats in there a little bit, and it's dope, man. I think it just sounds like an up tempo, like a part 2 of Frenz. I love this record, man. It's great message. It's talking about friends, man. Come on, man. Friends to the end, Chucky. Come on, man. Matter of fact, Friends to the End. Go check out Passive Podcast with me, Juan, aka Big Sexy. Go check out Passive Podcast on my channel on YouTube. And we actually got a episode on Friends, so go check that one out. You know what I mean? Being friends for a long time and stuff like that. Another Dr. Doom skit on the track at the end. So that was dope. He just like he knows when to put the tracks in and out. You know what I mean? Sometimes he puts them at the end, the beginning, in the middle. Just depends. Number 6. This is when he starts getting into that blend. But I was telling y'all. So number 6, maybe this is probably the food. This is probably the meal, or you know, this is what he like. I don't know if anyone ever described this album, but in my mind, I'm looking at the titles. I'm looking at this, you know, of course, it's all about food. It's kind of like, it's not like eating in order, kind of, but almost like you're eating some beef. That you know, you got something in the pot. You got hoe cakes for dessert. I mean, you know what I mean. One, you got a beer. You got some deep fried, whatever. That could be dessert. Then he starts getting into the food again. If you look at this, you got the Poo-Putt Platter, right? That's a main course. MF Doom produced this. It's more classic mixed blended skits. And you got number 7, you got Fillet-O-Rapper. Instead of Filet-O-Fish, you got Fillet-O-Rapper. Maybe the rappers are stinky, smell like fish, you know what I'm saying? This is produced by MF Doom as well. More blended skits related to food. You know, this is around this time, it's like, it seems to be like a virtual comic book. You know, like this is when like you start hearing a lot of the skits. It feels like a virtual comic book. You know, I like it. I like it. Can you imagine like a movie or a comic type of production of this album? I would love a comic style production of this album, maybe like a play, maybe a movie. Anybody out there, can y'all please do a movie? Hopefully y'all working on it right now, of the legendary MF Doom. Please do that movie. I hope that's in the works. Please, family, please give him the rights, give him pictures, all that stuff. Give him the real photos, all that stuff, man. Give him some real insight on who he was as a character, as a man. We would love that if they did an MF Doom movie. I'm putting it in the air. Putting it in the air. All right, so number 8, Gumbo, produced by MF Doom as well. Album related skits as well. So it's just a combination of like I was saying, in the middle, you got that food type of skits, and you just got like a lot of skits with the, you know, with MF Doom, Dr. Doom in it, and then like, you know, all types of weird noises and skits and stuff with other cartoons. So it's dope. Number 9, Fig Leaf Bi-Carbonate. This is produced by MF Doom as well. It's just more album related skits mixed and blended as well. He gets back to the rapping on number 10. Hey, what's up, Ronnie Kala? What's good, man? Yeah, man. RIP to MF Doom. What's good? Yeah, man. Shout out to, you know, MF Doom, man. That's why I'm doing this. Earlier I did the kind of like a obituary a little bit, but like more, it's not like obituary because I didn't know the guy, but I did what I could find on the internet in the beginning, and now I'm doing this album review that I think is a classic. I love this album. I can listen to it throughout. It doesn't matter. It puts me in a good mood. It gives me like a spiritual vibe. I like this album. Number 10 is when he starts rapping again. Yeah, like I said, he had 4 tracks. He was talking about the heavy eating, the heavy food, and he's talking about that gumbo. He's talking about that, you know, that Fillet-O-Rapper, that Poo-Putt Platter. You know what I mean? He's talking about that. Now he gets number 10. He gets into Kon Karne, produced by MF Doom. Loving this jazz track with the piano keys. Really dope. I love the keys. The keys are really dope, man. The 4 previous tracks, like I said, only skits, but the way they by the time you kind of like listen to those skits, you was like fiending for some bars from MF Doom, and I think he delivered on this track. What I was saying, yeah, 4 track to cartoon. So, all right, let's go to number 11. Number 11, another good track from this guy. This was Guinness, man. I guess it's time for a drink. All that food, man, he needs a drink, man. Of course, you're gonna get some Guinness. Y'all know what Guinness do. If men don't know out there, I'm giving y'all a tidbit. Y'all drink that good, like the real Guinness. Don't drink no crate. Drink that real Guinness in the store. That Guinness stout. They give you stamina. You don't need no pills. You don't need no drugs. You don't need no blue pills. All you need is like a 6-pack of Guinness stout. Your lady gonna be like, word. She gonna be buying you that. She gonna be giving you stock. She gonna be buying you stock in Guinness when you start drinking that Guinness stout. Bing, 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 bing. You know what I'm saying? You should do an album review. Yeah, I am, Ron. I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna do an album review of that as well, but not I'm still researching that. I'm just getting more details on it, and I want to because that's a classic album as well, and that's coming soon. Automatic, man. He said, oh wow, okay, yeah, Mr. Stamina. Yo, Guinness, man. I'm telling you, it's just a drink. You have a couple beers. Your lady might be smiling in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You got Ronnie saying sup, Melanie. You got Melanie saying sup, Ronnie. But yeah, let's get back to MF Doom album. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Ronnie Collar. Shout out to Melanie Gainey for joining me in the chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, so like number 11, Guinness, man, featuring Angelika, Oh my God, Angelika. I don't want to mess with the queen's name. AKA Star. STAHHR. She got that's what her real rap name is, I believe. Or unless she's like Dr. Doom and got 20 names. But Angelika, I'm sorry. So Guinnesses featuring Angelika, AKA Star, STAHHR, and Four Eyes is 4 and IZE is only on the hook. And this is produced by MF Doom. I took a bar from, and this is a solo. This is actually a solo track from her. He just does the beat. He does the beat and he lets the queen spit on this and she kills it. Yo, this song's a standout cut on the track. I'm like, yo, why he put her on it? Because she just stole the show. She kind of stole the show in this album. One of her verses, listening to whispering, choosing chaos over discipline, simpleton. Can't read my own writing. He should really be a piece of life. Oh, see, life is just see, my own handwriting is messy. But anyway, let me go again, right? So I gotta respect the queen. But she goes, listening to whispering, choosing chaos over discipline, simpleton, life should really be a piece of Entenmann's. So she's talking about, the Entenmann's cake. I love it, man. I love the bar. I love the whole. She like, and she just like, it's like she don't take a breath. She's like spitting in the song. She's rapping. She's killing this song, man. And shout out to MF Doom on that beat, man. She really outshines. I'm gonna start getting into the queen. I actually started listening to her already. Started checking out some of her work, yo. So go check out the queen. I think she's under STAHHR, so Star, I believe. So I looked under that, and I started because when I was looking under Angelika, I couldn't find her. I'm like, where's Angelika? I'm looking for on Tidal, looking for online, and then online they said her name is Star too. I'm like, what's going on? So she got a lot of aliases too. Y'all tell me, man, if y'all know about Star or Angelika. Why am I messing up? Why am I messing up her name? Number 12, Kon Queso. I'm sorry, Kon Queso or it's a Kon Queso because it's like Kon Queso, like the cheese. And this is produced by PNS, right? Samples Mary Jane. This samples Mary Jane by Rick James. Rick James. You know what I'm saying? So this samples Mary Jane by Rick James. This is one of his best raps, period. Like if you listen to this song, I just kept, this is another song I kept rewinding, kept bringing back. Especially back in the day with Rewind. That's called Rewind, kids. We used to do with the tapes and the CDs. Actually, we had CDs, we would skip back, right? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what y'all do digital now. But yeah, so many lyrics to break down on number 12. Actually, like as soon as he starts rapping again on number 10, 11, and 12, well, she raps in 11, but like 10 and 12, like and then like the rest of the album, he's like murdering. It's like he's like, yo, I'm back. I'm about to murder this album. You know what I mean? Like he really like gets into the album after that. I'm not saying the first part of the album wasn't good. First part of the album is dope too. I'm going insane. I marked everything with a star, right? But when he gets into like 10 and then 12, when the Princess Angelika shines, aka Star, when she shines, he's like, oh, hold on, come on, this is my album. So on Kon Queso, he come back killing it. And then on number 13, Rapp Snitch, Knishes, featuring Mr. Fantastik. Say that 100 times in a row. You know, like they used to have them tongue twisters. I can't. Look at that. Rapp Snitch, Knishes, featuring Mr. Fantastik. Lord have mercy. All right. Produced by MF Doom. Track takes you like somewhere. You know, it's like it gets you in that zone, man. I like this track. It's a really a good track. Hip hop meets rock and roll on this track, right? It's like that type of beat. That gets you that head nodding. Sometimes, like maybe if you have the long hair, you be flicking it and stuff like that. It gets you into that mood on this beat here. Mr. Fantastik brought some fun vibes to this track. Great rapper, great wordsmith. The way he elevates, I gotta look into him too as well. Another Doom verse that's mad tough. He's tough on it. I'm telling you. I told you after those skits, he just came out splashing with lyrics. Like I'm pretty sure some of these songs are your best records from MF Doom. Matter of fact, what are your best single records from MF Doom? Put them in the comments below. Oh yeah, Melanie, RIP Rick James. Yeah, Rick James. Yo, I've been doing this review, and ever since I've been doing this review, I probably said RIP to like 10 to 20 people already. That's kind of affiliated with this album, or maybe reminded me of something towards this album. And I'm like, RIP this person, RIP this person. I'm like, what the man? So yo, shout out to your loved ones, man. Love your loved ones, kiss the ones you love, and don't take life for granted. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that passed away. Shout out to everybody that's condoling. You know what I'm saying? That's I lost somebody and stuff. That's like that. I lost 2 people to COVID. I lost an aunt and an uncle, and I know how it feels if you lost somebody to COVID. Something that you can't see. It's incredible. I can't believe. I can't even believe. But anyway, let me get off the topic. But number 13, Rapp Snitch, Knishes featuring Mr. Fantastik. Great record. Great record. Go check this out. If y'all haven't heard this whole album yet, you guys are doing yourself this favor. Go check it out after this review. Well, go back, come back to the review, and you'll know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about each song and each track. And then again, we almost did say, oh, almost. Oh, she said, well, I would hope not. Yeah, she said we almost lost Dr. Dre. Yeah, another legendary producer. Shout out to Dr. Dre. Shout out to you bringing that up. Hopefully, Dr. Dre. I heard he's in better condition. I hope he's doing, and I think he's well. I think he's home. I'm not sure, but if y'all know, put it in the comments what's going on with Dre, man. Shout out to Dr. Dre. Yeah, and everybody's not perfect. I'm not, like I'm a Dr. Dre fan. Just I just got it in my head now, thanks to Melanie. So now, but Dr. Dre, man, I love his production. I love Dr. Dre, how he became NWA, whatever, Eazy-E, DOC's career, like all these careers, Snoop's career, his career, his records, everything. He's a legend. But when you hear that he used to beat women and stuff like that, I don't respect him as a man. I don't respect Dr. Dre as a man at all. And if I was big like him and I saw him, I would punch him in the face or smack him and disrespect him, because I don't if you know what I'm saying, if you want to beat women, you know what I'm saying, you should be some men your size. You know what I'm saying? Then I have some respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Get in the ring or something. Little punk. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Dre. I'm glad he's healthy and stuff like that. Let me get off the topic. Number 14, Vomitspit. Vomitspit, produced by, this is a great name, right? Vomitspit. MF Doom, produced by MF Doom. Originally named Vomit. It was just Vomit. I guess Vomit, you eat a lot of food. Maybe you're vomiting. Maybe this why it's at the end of the album. You eat all this food. You consume all this food. Maybe he's vomiting the food. It's too much food. Maybe he overate, I'm guessing this is how the tracks are. I don't know. If you guys know how the tracks are formulated and why he named certain tracks, let me know in the comments. Let us all know in the comments. But this one's called Vomitspit. Like I said, produced by MF Doom, number 14. Originally, like I said, originally named Vomit, but with a different beat. It had a different beat, and a few different lines were different as well. But this one was the final version. Once again, lyrics are just dope. He just got dope. Like he's a dope MC. He's really dope. Who's Ronnie Collins says, hit a man in my Tupac voice. Yo, you right, man. Yeah, you right, man. Now you right on that. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't want to get back to Dr. Dre, but you know what I'm saying, or anybody, or just violence period. Don't hit women, man. I'm not gonna respect you if you hit women. I had a friend back in the day when I found out he hit his women. You know what I'm saying? I got some of the boys. We went and checked him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, dog, you can't hit women, dog. Like this ain't that type of circle. If you're gonna hit your woman, we ain't cool with you, no. We can't chill with you. You know what I'm saying? And supposedly stop hitting his woman, I think. I don't know. I don't hang with him no more, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to real men out there, you know what I'm saying, that rub their women's feet, kiss their women's feet, and treat them like a queen, you know what I'm saying? It's 50-50, but they the queens, you know what I'm saying? So stop playing. All right, number two. Now, see, I'm off track now. Last one, actually, we have the last one. We're at the last one, dessert. Kookies, spelled with a K. This is a fun track. I love this song. This is produced by MF Doom himself. Kookies with a K. MF Doom. Now, cookies are used as a double entendre as well. with edible cookies, you know, edible cookies, and the HTTP version, which is, you know, computers. And of course, cookies you eat. And then y'all know about cookie. The other cookie could be the punane. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they was calling the punane cookie back then. So I don't know. Maybe he was talking about something. I got, you know what I'm saying? Let's listen to that song again. See if he was talking about the punane in that one too. But I guess he was talking about food. And he's saying it was talking about the HTTP version, which is computer stuff like that. So maybe he was just doing computer stuff and food and all that. So, but you never know. He could have been talking about the punane. I just like saying that. Oh man. Oh, my government name. Oh, she used my government name. Oh no. I gotta get out of here. Crazy. Yeah, but yeah, so Cookies produced by MF Doom. Doom started rapping at 0 mark on this song. I wrote that like soon as the song comes on. It's like the beat and him rapping is at the same time. It's gotta be the song that I don't think anybody's ever done this song. If someone's ever done this something like this on a song, please tell me. It should be interesting, right? Soon as the song comes on, there's like a rap, a verse, and the beat at the same time. I'm like, oh shit! I don't know if I ever heard that before. If you have, put in the comments what songs are like that. They start off that quick. That might have been the quickest. Like it was real fast. Doom says, supposed to be checking emails. All I got is messages from ass naked females. See, Cookies, man. He might be talking about the punane. I told you he's talking about the punane, man. Maybe he's talking about those cookies too, you know what I'm saying? But he's talking about a whole bunch of cookies. Melanie says, yes, I like my cookie 8. Whoa! Too much. Oh, TMI. Oh! Whoa. I know a lot of ladies like their cookie 8. You know what I'm saying? Ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? You like your cookie 8, Melanie? That's good to know. What else on this record? So, number 15, Cookies, MF Doom, last joint. This song is closely tied to a Langston Hughes poem, Harlem Sweeties, that compares women to various treats. So if y'all, shout out to poetry, first of all. Shout out to Langston Hughes. Go check out Langston Hughes poetry. Go read. Go get a book. You know what I'm saying? But go check out this. This is similar to that poem actually by Langston Hughes. So it's called Harlem Sweeties, and then in that poem he compares women to like various treats and various sweets and stuff. So go check that out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, man. Like I said, man, this was a tribute to my man MF Doom, coming from London and coming from you know, he's originally from London, but Long Island's claiming him. So I'm coming back from London, and I'm coming back from Long Island, New York. If you think about it, he wasn't really a citizen, so he's actually from London. So come back from London to Boston, Mass, man. It's Marquis Walker, man. Yo, like I said, this is the my man Jeffrey. What's good, baby? Jeffrey Lopez, man. Oh man, what's up, baby? Yo, I gotta get your number or something, man. We gotta connect, man. You gotta hit me up on the DMs or something. We gotta connect. Marquis Walker, salute to you and yours. 2001, yep, 2000, yep. That's my man. Tuning in from Dartmouth, Mass. Beantown, Dartmouth. Connection, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jeffy, man. Oh, he says my favorite track on MM Food, Rapp, Snitch, Knishes. Yo, that's my joint too, though. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I just reviewed the album. What I give this one? I gave, Rapp. What's that? Yep, number 13. Oh, well, Mr. Fantastik. Yeah, man, that one's dope, man. It's short though. It's too short. They should have done another verse, man, on this one. But I love this record. As you can see, I'm giving it a classic. It's a classic record, man. This is a classic record. I think it's up there with Mad Villainy with Mad Lib. I think that's a classic, and so is this one. It's just different. This one's mostly produced by MF Doom, and MF Doom was just as a great producer as he was a rapper and an MC. So shout out to MF Doom. Like I said, condolences to his family and friends, and anybody that knew him. And he was a king. He was a legend, man. I want you guys to in the comments tell me what your favorite records are for MF Doom, or any other alias name that he had. He got a lot of alias names. You might like a record from when he was King Ghidorah or Victor Vaughn. Maybe put those records down. And what was your favorite album or albums of MF Doom 2? Put those down. Ronnie says my favorite song from the album is Guinnesses. Yo, Guinnesses, yeah, cause that's from with the female. Yo, cause she tore that track, dog. I'm like, yo, with Angelika on it. Angelika, aka STAHHR, STAHHR. Ronnie, you know about STAHHR? I just started researching her, man. She's dope. That was a standout cut. I'm listening to it, then all of a sudden I heard this female. I'm like, yo, she's killing. I'm like, when Doom gonna rap? This is like back in the days when I was listening to it. And then even now when I listen to it again, I'm like, I forgot that she was on here. And then I'm like, yo, who's this? I'm like, oh shit, I remember this being on there. And then I'm like, yo, I started investigating her. Cause like she wasn't popular or putting stuff out there like that. So I was like, yo, what's going on? But yeah, Guinness featuring Angelika, aka STAHHR, and 4 Eyes, 4 IZE. That person was just on the hook though. But that 4 Eyes person sound like MF Doom. So I don't know if that's another person. That's MF Doom again. Like, I don't know. Yeah, featuring Mr. Fantastik. He wrote that. Have you heard the news that Twitter suspended Donald Trump's account? I did not hear that, and that's great that they did that. Like they should be doing more. So I'm glad they suspended that, and hopefully he can't log on when he's a citizen. But guess what? When he's a citizen, he shouldn't be a citizen. He should be going to jail. If he doesn't get impeached by Wednesday, he should be going to jail. He should if you don't go, listen, if you don't get impeached by Wednesday next week, and they don't kick him out the presidency, he might do something crazy. Hopefully not. We're praying that he don't do nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got people. I think people are watching him. I think Mike Pence even woke up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I heard they suspended his Twitter account, and I thought they did that a couple of days ago when he did that comment on it. Was it on the 6th when he started the riot? And so I thought they discontinued it on the 6th. If they did it on the 8th, 2 days later, that's crazy. Yeah, Jeffrey says MF Doom, rest in power. Yeah, that's why I'm on here, man. Shout out to everybody that jumped on. Shout out to Ronnie Carla. Shout out to Jeffrey Lopez. Shout out to Melanie Gainey jumping on, commenting. I really appreciate it, man. Y'all my real fans out there, you know what I'm saying? This will grow, this will elevate. I believe in myself. And I believe in these cookies, dog. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man. Y'all got any more questions? I'll give y'all a couple more minutes. If not, I am getting out of here. I'm gonna go smoke and go chill and relax and go support other people. I'm gonna go support other podcasters, other friends and family, whoever. And y'all check me out, man. Check me out on the Passive Podcast on YouTube. Check me out. Of course, here. I'll be doing this every Friday at 8. I'll be either discussing albums or having guests on here as well. Hopefully, eventually, I'll start getting rappers or producers or somebody that's whoever's into hip hop on this channel to talk to me. When I do albums like this, maybe I'll do a joint album review with somebody. I was trying to do a joint album review with somebody, but he has a show already too, and his show started at 7. So shout out to THHC podcast, which is the hip hop connoisseur podcast. I shortened it up. I cut a couple things, you know what I'm saying? And it's me for now. And actually looking for another co-host. I'm looking for another. I'm looking for a female co-host, a female, and I'm not trying to, I'm just looking for a female that knows hip hop, that loves hip hop, that adores hip hop. And if you out there, hit me up, man. Hit me on Instagram, and I got that in the description. Hit me in on Twitter. I got that in the description. Hit me on Facebook. I don't care if you're old school. Hit me where you can find me, Marquis Walker, and just look for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing out, man. Like I said, thanks for coming on, everybody. This was the MF Doom album review of Food. And you got a question about the sign out. Got a question. Favorite female rapper? That all depends, Ronnie. And my favorite female rapper currently, my female, because they change. So, like I say, I don't know if I ever told you the story, but they changed. So I got right now it's Shay Noor. Shay Noor is dominating. I don't even want to call her a female rapper. She's dominating these dudes out here. If you see my top 10 list, I think she ranked 3 as the MC out of everybody, all the MCs that in 2020. I think she ranked 2. No, I think I ranked Shay Noor number 3, and I think I ranked who was it? Now I gotta think of my list. I know it was Shay Noor number 3, it was 38 Special number 2, and then it was Ransom number 1 for lyricist of the year. And then so Shay Noor, and then her album is God Intended with oh Lord, why am I drawing a blank? That was so her album is God Intended with why am I drawing a blank with the producer? I'm going crazy. Now I gotta look at my notes. Oh Lord, she's gonna kill me. I'm just drawing a blank for some reason. I don't know why. But it's as God Intended. It was her album was number 1 for me. Album of the year was As God Intended with Apollo Brown. That's what it is. Apollo Brown. I don't have to look. I'm all over the place. I'm not even thinking about female MCs. I was thinking about MF Doom. But yeah, but MC Light, I love MC Light. She's on my MC Light's on my Hall of Fame. Rod Digger's on my Hall of Fame. Jeffrey says Mad Villainy album 2004 is a classic. Yes, it is. Jeffrey said peace out, stay safe. And we got Shay Noor. Juan, what up, baby? My co-host, what's up, Juan? That's Big Sexy, man. What's good, man? About to sign out, man. You late, brother. You gotta catch the review. You gotta catch the the repeat, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yo, shout out to Juan too. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting out of here, man. Like I said, condolences to Daniel Dumille's family, MF, aka MF Doom. Condolences to anybody that lost somebody last year, that's lost somebody this year, lost somebody that's in grief. Try to find happiness somewhere. Find people to talk to. Get help if you are depressed or anything's going on. Call the suicide hotline. Do anything you can to prevent yourself from being that person that that regrets their life. So get out there. Choose love over hate. Kiss people out there. Kiss them babies. I know it's COVID, but go to get out there and kiss your family. Kiss your loved ones. I'm out of here, man. It's Marquis, man. Peace out. Love over hate, man. Like I said, man, MF Doom, baby. Classic album. Food. Beantown, baby.